November 15th, Tuesday. Continuing on this asteroid named Babylon, number 15417. Transit 11 hour 11 minutes in the constellation Libra. This here is November 20th of these stars, sun and planets Mercury, Venus, and here is Babylon, all in the scale of justice, the scale of balance, the scale of judgment, as many titles. Is that what I find fascinating here in this star chart is you got Mercury right here between Acrab star in the constellation of Scorpio, and you have Venus also there. What is interesting to me is I did videos of this and what the significance of right here, Acrab, this star system, and the importance of this. It's all connected. That was from September 25th star chart and Comet Leonard, part 2. That was about a month ago. Leonard basically parked itself 10 months ago. I did 12 parts 11 months ago. Leonard Venus, Leonard Venus. I started with this one, the rising of this sign. I did 12 parts on it. This is where the supernova occurred. This article here, brightest ever.
Jabbah.
Between Alba and Acrab. Like any other star, some of them have explanations, stories to it. I cover Marcus Marillius, who wrote this book back in the 1st century. This video right here, September 21st, Messages of the Stars, uses Marcus Marillius, and I put a Magi because it puts him in the same time period of Jesus. And he wrote a book, poem, very difficult to decipher, but scholars has been going through it and have been deciphering it as best as they can. And where I get my information, I mean, I get it from other sources too. There's other people that try to interpret it, like Robson back in 18. But I bet he got a lot of his information from Marillius, Marcus, and where Leonard, going back and reanalyzing to the best of my abilities, trying to make sense of this vision, dream of this constellation with Leonard, Comet Leonard, and also Pan-star at this specific location. And now you have the congregation of these other stars in park on that date at this specific location with Asteroid Babylon in the picture also. It's slated for November 20th when all this comes together. I thought I'd pass that on. I mean, 99% of this don't make any sense, but there are those out there that follow these stars and for signs and for wonders and for answers in their quest to understand their visions and dreams that a lot of people are having, especially now. If I could provide 1%, 5% to all the signs, the sun pulsating in specific locations, specific times, there's more information coming out from this
Phenomenon. I've gotten more video footage of this in the last 12 months than I've gotten in probably 10 years. We're going to go from Kansas over to Portugal. This video footage was sent by Carlos Skywatcher. This is a time lapse of the daytime sky, and you're going to see at times the sun appear to pulsate, and you may not have noticed this if the video wasn't in time-lapse format. Maybe it did pulsate a little bit and it wasn't even noticeable, but in this video format it is noticeable, and you can see it appear to fluctuate in brightness multiple times in Carlos's time lapse of the.
I'll provide a link, give him a thumbs up, show him some love, because the work he's doing is and it's helping many thousands of people. Do have a tremendous hunger for this information, because it basically confirms the signs a lot of people have been predicting, and it also coincides with the revelations Jesus taught us. Some of us see it for what it is: explosion, supernova by the head of the eagle with the arrow constellation. It could be the symbol, or it could be a phoenix. Kind of resembles it. Also, maybe it's a sign that the death of the eagle or the death of the phoenix. That's the latest I have. I want to end this by showing you something. This image is from Brazil. As November 15th. On top of Brazil, there's a statue of Jesus. I can't remember, but as it went down, it gave this appearance. It's beautiful.
How will we survive? Considerable distance away from the coastlines where the major continental level tsunamis are going to be coming from. And this happened, and the answer is quite clear. Earth's magnetic field continuing to weaken as we have been talking about. Now, I am still getting questions every day. What is happening with the magnetic field? How bad will it get? When will the biggest effects take place? When will things start to get so bad that society has a difficult time moving on? What is the sun going to do? What is the earth going to do? What should we expect in terms of weather, in terms of radiation, earthquakes, volcanoes?